Thank you for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. On today's video, I'm going to be cooking up a 3.5 pound Tomahawk Ribeye using the forward sear technique on the Yoder YS640. Let's get going. And here's that ribeye. This thing is a thing of beauty. What I'm going to do right now is just a very simple seasoning, and I'm using salt and pepper. I'm going to hit it with just a little bit of canola oil to kind of help the salt and pepper adhere. And I'm using a coarsely ground sea salt. Some freshly ground black pepper. So I'm going to let the steak sit here a little bit, let some of that salt penetrate. In the meantime, I'm going to roast up a hatch chili pepper on the Yoder. This is going to be used in a board sauce that we're going to make to finish off this beautiful steak. So I have that hatch door removed on the diffuser plate on the Yoder. Grill grates are in place, burning hickory pellets, and we're running at a little over 500 degrees. I just want to kind of get some blistering going on the chili here. And that's what we're looking for. I just want to get some blistering on this pepper, again, to just add a little bit more of that roasted, charred flavor. Now it's time to get that steak on the grill. People are going to ask, why am I going with the forward sear instead of reverse sear? I love the reverse sear technique. For this particular steak, I'm really craving that kind of that char grilled flavor, and I think you get more of that when you do a forward sear. There's just something about, I think, the raw meat hitting the grill first. It just gives you a little bit more of that intense char flavor on those grill marks. All right, let's get this beast down. It's going to kind of push down a little bit to make sure that all this meat is touching the grill grates. Right now we're going to give it a little turn. I'll get this thing turned over here. And there we go. Beautiful. Let's get those edges. Sear off that fat a little bit. All right, now we'll get this off to the indirect side here. Close the door. Lower the temp. Right now it's screaming. I'm going to lower it down to 250. Now I'm going to simply allow that steak to cook on the indirect side until it hits my target temperature, which is 128 degrees. As it gets closer to that 128 degree mark, I'm going to start making that board sauce because I want it ready for when I pull the steak. We're going to utilize a lot of those juices that it's going to be leaking in the board sauce. The steak is approaching that target temp. Now it's time to create that board sauce. So I have that hatch chili. The first thing I'm going to do is just peel off the skin. Just give this a little bit of a rough chop here. And everything here is going to be really finely minced together, so I'm just chopping things more or less. Take some flat leaf Italian parsley. A little fresh chive. Okay, now what I have here is some extra virgin olive oil, and a couple nights ago I roasted up some garlic, and I put 2 cloves of garlic in 1 cup of this olive oil, and I just let it marinate, and it smells really good. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on there, some of that sea salt, some of that black pepper. kind of mix it around. We're going to go for a finer mince. Just really get it chopped up good. A little bit more of this olive oil. I almost forgot the rosemary. Add a little bit of rosemary in here. There you go, nice. We just hit 128 degrees Fahrenheit. It's time to pull that steak. Look at that thing, gorgeous. All right, we'll just put it right on top of this beautiful stuff. Now I'm going to cover it with some aluminum foil. We're just going to allow this to rest for about 10 minutes or so. In the meantime, the steak's going to be leaking its juices into this sauce, into this board sauce, and it's also going to be warming it up. Then we're going to release more juices into this, again, this dressing, this sauce, once we start carving the steak up. It's time to carve up this gorgeous steak, and there's a little pooling of the juices on the surface. I'm going to go ahead and just pour it off into that board sauce. First thing I'm going to do is remove the ribeye from the bone. Nice. Set the bone there for now. Let's take a look at this. Oh my gosh, this is looking good. Let's check that out. Now I'm just going to slice it again, just right on top of this board sauce. Now I'm going to slice this way, just to make it a little bit more manageable for me to eat, for me and my family to eat. I'm going to just sort of toss it around in this sauce here. This is looking really good. Now let me work on the presentation a bit. So I have it all sliced up. Everything's been coated with this board sauce. It's up against that bone. Fresh baked baguette, literally just came out of my oven. Okay, let's try this out, and just look at that. Everything looks so good here. I'm feeling a little guilty that it's like literally lunchtime. Whole point of the baguette. That was amazing. Just an amazing piece of meat. I actually purchased that at a local market out here, USDA Prime Tommy. I mean, what more can you ask for? So tender, rich, juicy. That board sauce, herbal, bright, little bit of heat coming from that hatch chili, but not too much, just enough to kind of stir the endorphins up and make you happy. I'm very happy with this whole cook, very happy with this whole cook. I think I deserve a beer. Before I have a beer though, if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're not getting notifications, I upload at the very minimum once a week. You have to ring the bell or else you're not going to be notified, and it's a problem right now with a lot of channels, so please hit that bell. Anyway, what are we drinking today? I think everyone knows of Ballast Point now. They're no longer just a little local craft brewery, but here we go. This is Ballast Point's Bonito Blonde Ale. And this stuff is great, great. Goes very well with beef, but it's just not too heavy. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Keep the suggestions rolling in. See you on the next video. Cheers.